Yes, Sean, what happened last time in Dark Zone?
I'm not sure I care anymore.
Alright,
This
well then.
conversation's been so engaging. I can't. Okay,
Yeah,
so
maybe this is just the night we just fucking sit here and talk about fucking
Random shit,
the
whatever comes
outfits
to our mind,
of,
yeah.
of historical villains.
so we started as we entered a spooky house.
Spooky house, indeed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To recover some wine for the Iron Rats. When we entered the basement, spooky stuff happened. Specifically, objects being thrown at people at random, and people being whispered various things, I assume. I know I was. I don't know if anyone else was, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably.
Well, in your head.
Everybody's looking around like, oh.
Then, a specter appeared and attacked me first, I believe. We killed it, which is surprising because we don't have magical weapons. And then another one appeared. We killed that one too. And then we looked around a bit more. I found a book, which is my new best friend. Almost more than slime. Maybe even. It doesn't eat people. But anyway.
Oh, you don't know that. Like,
That's true, I don't. It's a mimic. Anyway. Then we were attacked by a banshee. Shasa immediately went down at the
Yeah.
start of the fight for the second time.
What I do?
As is her way.
Yeah.
Milo and I killed it. Me by crushing a prayer bead and making Shasa into an angel of vengeance of sorts.
So in a way, Shrasa killed it.
I was gonna say, so really,
The hero of this story.
I mean, Shasa usually wins the one-on-one fights. Unlike some.
Yeah, but her 2-on-2 needs some work.
Yeah.
She loses track a little.
I mean, the 2-on-2, she took out 2 of them.
Yeah.
The wrong 2.
Yeah, that's true. So, after that, we went back to the tavern to meet with Lady Anika, unwillingly. And that went well. It went better than expected, really, to be honest. I believe the opening line was, "Wow, you really are that stupid."
it's probably like one of my favorite lines in the campaign so far.
Yeah.
Because we were all just like,
I mean, to be fair, I tried to get us to go somewhere else, but it's
To be
okay.
fair,
you
It's
literally
some of
did
us-
it on the walk home.
But that sounded inconvenient, so.
That did sound inconvenient. Some of us convinced us to stay, and now look at how good we are.
Yeah, no, it went well. It went surprisingly well.
Perfect.
We're not
If
all
listen to
dead.
you, we would have missed out on this.
Yeah,
Well,
but we wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we found out that Alteruk's a real shithole right now. Basically taken over by an army of undead and some man in an iron mask who fancies himself to be a sorcerer king. So Nika came by to recruit me to help her fight, and maybe these two. I don't know. Technically, she really just said she wanted a Defiler to fight this Defiler. Which, in my head, is going to go somewhere along the lines of, if in episode 1, Anakin, like 8-year-old Anakin,
Yeah.
tried to fight Darth Maul, that's pretty much what this is going to look like. But they don't.
Now this is pod racing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he gets his head chopped off or whatever.
just cut in half.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird because he had the high ground. I don't understand it, but anyway.
So,
I like the prequels sometimes.
you're wrong. But anyway, so, so we agreed to help her with Alteruk at some point in the future, but we realized that there's a lot of shit that we also have on our plate at the moment. Shasa was unconscious for all of this, and we figured out we need to find out how to get the Braxit, and also we were going to meet with Lasmine to figure out what to do next, since we really want to go save Alteruk, but some of us also want to stay here in Tyr. It's complicated. We decided, in order to find out where the Braxit is, that we basically set up a trap for the halflings in the Ruin Creepers, and they ambushed us like we planned.
Yeah.
And I liquefied one of them. And then they just told us they were going to take us to their leader, which is not the plan. But we agreed. I agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I assume we're gonna resume with me just stabbing a dagger into one of their backs as they turn around.
I don't know.
But anyway, continue. That's it. That's pretty much what happened.
All right. Would anybody like to add anything?
We do have magic weapons. Strasza has Jack Johnson and John Dempsey ready to go. But she was unconscious, so.
So yeah, so that
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
So I helped a whole bunch with the specters, and then
What would happen if we like picked her up and was like
Used her as a weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
Is she a magical
Well,
weapon inherently if Milo takes
Strasza
advantage
at
of
the
Link?
specter.
No, that is not how that
No?
works. Mm-mm.
Is that how it works? Okay.
I wish
Is that
it
just-
was. Oh.
No.
Could it be?
No, it couldn't.
Maybe that's her. Maybe that's her level 6 feet.
I would stop playing the game. I would just be like, nope.
It's just living weapon, but no, like like you're physically.
I think my favorite note from last game is Strasza gets a sexy limp because Faldir was trying to teach her how to walk.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I remember
right.
that. That was good. That was a good one.
That's right.
No, I'm going to say that you guys were able to put together enough. At some point in time while she was limping, I guess, Valdir, you were like, this isn't quite what I meant.
Yeah, I just hit her with the cane to get her to stop limping, basically.
Yeah.
Like
You
right
just
in the
walk
hip.
my other leg so it's even.
Exactly. Mhm.
You just get a sexy stumble then.
No, none of that. Okay. Alright, well, in any event, congratulations, Sean.
Still have the tab muted, but I'm gonna dance anyway.
It makes me sad that you need the tab.
Makes time to arise.
I've had a lot of caffeine today, I'll be honest.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Let's just say you seem real awake, bud.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
you're not gonna
see
melt.
I can see your
You're
shoulders.
higher. Yeah, holy shit.
As far as
Yeah.
I'm like sitting up straight. It's very weird
tiredness
from
levels go.
God, I look at those shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I don't want to give any more points of inspiration after that.
Undeserved.
I had a series of jokes loaded, but they would have all derailed the game further. And I feel like I've done a sufficient job of that. So,
They would have just circled back around to Nazi outfits.
yeah, some point in time, those snazzy leather jackets would have come back. But anyway, so let's see here. I will say, what would be a good question to ask? All right. So I will ask. Be a good question to ask. I don't think any of you knew that, so I'm not gonna ask that question.
It would be a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Don't look at that inspiration.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what is the name of Anika's sister?
Wait.
I don't think.
Wait.
I don't think she said that.
All of you
I mean, I don't think she's ever said that.
don't understand.
So I'll ask a better one
Wait.
then.
No, wait. Damn it. Wait. God damn it. We know this. Guys, we know
I
this.
don't-
We were told
I don't
this.
think we do.
Guys, we were told this.
Because I always write down
You
whatever
did
they
it bad.
said and parentheses and stars next to new names, and I have no stars.
You did it bad. You did it bad then, because we were told this, and I can tell you who told us, but I can't tell you the
Oh,
name.
we didn't learn it in this most recent conversation? Oh, well then I could probably go back and find it.
Okay, yeah, because it was not in this most recent one, but we do know it.
It was a good question, Dennis. I was wrong.
Yeah, that is a good question, and we do know it. Fuck.
I already have inspiration, so I'm not going to bother looking through my notes. I can do it real quick. Oh, there we go. Yep, nope. Didn't have it written down. I can do it again. Oh, hey, look.
It's not Feria, is it? No. But it's... That's your fucking sister. I can tell you who told us, and I can tell you
That's
exactly
your
when they
fucking
told us.
Who told you?
Yeah,
Was
that's
it,
your fucking sister. She's dead. I don't give a shit.
who told you? Was it Cress?
Nope.
I don't know who told you.
It was Ruach.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just flipped to a random page and see with stars around it. His life is turned around now because of all these drugs. Good.
It's a good
Good.
one. Good one. Remember when we talked about what happens if Milo dies some time ago? We decided that Faldir actually would probably just become a Bellaweed addict and just like retire in
Yeah.
that sense. hmm Yeah.
Although now maybe you just become the Hellbent Sorcerer King.
One day. That's the dream.
I feel like if any one of you died, the rest of the group would just immediately collapse upon itself.
Collapse.
Well, I like to think if Faldir dies, Strasza and Milo would attempt to continue adventuring.
Yeah, they would fail
They,
though.
they would, but like it would be like one adventure, and then we would die because we'd be like, wait, no, wait, we did this all wrong.
You guys would forget to bring like supplies or something.
Yeah, we'd be like, ah shit, ah shit, I'm really hungry. Yeah, I super didn't write anything down, so I don't know.
Yeah, Milo. Dan, are you sure that he didn't tell us Lord Stell's daughter's name?
Yeah, Ruach told him Lord Stell's daughter's name.
We have Tara Stell as Lord Stell's daughter's name.
Yes, which you guys already knew. So 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
All right, so let me ask another question that you should know.
Okay.
What is Lady Anika's name?
What? Lady Anika.
Okay, so
Uh,
that's a very Strasza answer, I feel, but that is not her name.
Who the? All right. So no.
So she has a
that's
first
not
name, is my point,
It's a
Oh, I'm
stupid
sure.
name.
and it's not Lady.
And it's not. Is it Faria or Faria?
No,
Is that anything? Is Shylin anything?
I don't know. I don't know any of those people. If that's what you're asking me.
I'm gonna delete these notes. I don't know what I'm writing down. I wrote like Shaylin, Losia, and Faria, something.
Oh, Shaylin Losia. That is a character.
Yeah. All right. Good.
That is in fact Lady Anika's sister.
I knew it! I knew it!
Fun?
Yeah. It was not written down as that at all. There's like a stream of notes, and somewhere it said Anika. So here's the note. I have Fair Ladies Caravan, Anika, Shaylin Losia.
Yes.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Shaylin Losia
Parentheses. Lady Anika.
I'm gonna write that down.
Shaylin Losia
Sure.
is in fact Lady Anika's sister.
I'm so impressed.
Yes.
Just started saying all of the
I
names.
know. I just gotta list names. Then it stop me when I get it right.
That's hysterical.
But I will say, Dan,
I am the best. I am the best. Oh my god. Because that's like early, like that was like at the top of my list of like I just make notes in this big stupid list, and they're not, and it's like there.
So what is it around? Out of curiosity.
Well, all right. I also sometimes go back, so it's sometime after we knew who Cricket was, but before
Okay.
we knew who Bordon and Stell were.
Okay.
But after we knew, and apparently before Cress, well, which doesn't make sense, and then Thanix after it too. So I don't really know. I'm not sure what I was thinking.
Thanks for that.
I don't know where I put it here.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
like Thanix like halfway down my list, and is like before anything. Ruach is above them. I don't know.
it's possible y'all were supposed to go with a caravan that was heading south to Balak with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, and then we just like fucking bailed on it, like without
Yeah.
a word. We're just like, no.
Yeah, and then fucking fast forward to 15 sessions later, and you're like, I don't know why Anika doesn't like us.
No idea. Oh, I do have Shaylin in here. I found her.
I got you.
I found her. She needs stars. There you go, little friend. Okay. All is well.
Well,
Carry on.
I mean, she's dead now, so.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I had encountered Shaylin, scout for House Anika.
Oh yeah, y'all saw her. That's right.
Yeah.
That's why
No, Shaylin is not a scout from House Anika.
Yeah, in Feria, the name I wrote down was
That
like
was the
the
scout.
scout that we talked to.
Correct.
It was like, yo. Yeah.
That is
That's it. I
correct.
think I'm the only person who's actually met Anika's sister for a brief time.
Yeah.
Getting
We're the
shit
last
out of
one
me by
to
some
do it.
giants.
Well, no, you met her. You saw her before that even.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a world, and these characters have been bouncing around for months on end.
Mhm.
You just didn't notice because you were just talking to Thanik and Crest the whole time.
This definitely did not happen.
And you decided that one of them was trying to kill you, and one of them was a hero of the people. Unfortunately, you were 100% backwards in your theory.
Well,
Mhm.
there's a lot of things we didn't do, and none of them have been bad for us.
That's true.
fine.
Everything's aces.
Yeah,
And
like
that's
remember early game where we were supposed to hunt down Rock Dinosaur Hunter?
Yeah.
And we
So, good job all around, everybody. You guys unraveled the name of a character.
it took us like 8 minutes.
I was gonna kill it. I was gonna not go through it, but Dan became certain.
I wouldn't stand for it. I wouldn't hear of it. Got my wires very crossed. It was there.
So, you guys, as I part the veil of reality, the camera sort of shows. I didn't pull up my calendar and everything today, but it shows the dark streets of the Warrens, barely illuminated by moonlight. You guys, after this sort of battle, a slime writhing in front of Faldir, a stern glance shared between him and the halfling leader as he turns and begins to lead you guys with his men through the streets.
So I have a question, Dennis.
Sure.
When I command these slimes, do I do it like telepathically, or is it something I have to actually like speak out loud to them?
Let me think here. Yeah, I will say that for sort of simple things, like just following you or something, that's something that you can do sort of passively, telepathically. But I will say to actually give them sort of commands, it does require a sort of somatic component. So you don't have to say anything, but you have to sort of perform a gesture. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So the slime is following us currently with this group of halflings.
Yeah.
Um.
And they're keeping their distance from it.
Okay. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna gesture for it to attack.
Okay. Alright, so that entire plan's about to go down the crapper.
Nice pivot, Sean.
Let me destroy all these maps that I had created earlier real quick.
Maybe we'll see reason.
Maybe
Well,
we'll
the goal is to take one of them alive. That's the idea. That was the original idea, but they were like, "Oh, we surrendered," and I'm like,
That wasn't.
"This
They
is
did
what I
not.
wanted."
I would not say they said we surrender, but okay. Okay. So, let me go ahead and do this here. All right. Let me go ahead and bring this on over here. bring this on over here. All right. So, I will say, bloop. That's gonna happen. And let me go ahead and pull up your slime stats, because I did not immediately plan for you to make this move. I thought diplomacy was going to be the.
It is of a fashion.
No.
Just
No. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I'm not.
Negotiations with a lightsaber.
All right. Right.
See?
So.
More prequel.
Yeah, but that wasn't the funny parts of the prequels that I tend to enjoy.
I don't know. Romancing Natalie Portman. It's pretty great.
Listen, we're not gonna get into this. We're gonna be talking about it for at least 40 minutes, and that's
This does not have enough. This does not have enough weight to warrant that. It's not. This is not Nazi garb. Okay.
yeah. Though Keira Knightley is in the first movie, she plays the bodyguard. Anyway.
Yeah, because they're twins.
Yeah, they're the same person. So. So go ahead, Sean. Roll me a d20 plus 4. Ah, good job. You hit this guy. Now go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 2. Okay, and roll another d6. Okay. Let me see here. So this guy had that much HP. So he has taken 10 damage. So 9 points of bludgeoning, 1 point of acid. And now it's premium time for everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Strauss and I won't be taking part.
Alright, I'm with it.
Run your own shot.
Good luck. You deserve this.
that's fair.
Alrighty. So, Strassa. You see these halflings having made an agreement with you. Betrayal immediately follows them. Like instantly. Like the whole
I
like
literally walk like 2 feet. I
Yeah,
just wait
yeah.
for them to turn their backs.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, we'll go with you. It's like, ah!
You're muted. You're muted. You, Aaron. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
Uh-huh.
was making fun of you with the cursing.
Yeah.
there.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and hit the big guy. I'm gonna stab him. Maybe.
No.
Whoa.
Not gonna stab him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hit him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hit
Oh,
him.
by the way.
Mm.
So, I thought about it, and being that your weapon is silver and not steel, I'm gonna say that it's just a normal dagger. It does not
Okay.
break immediately, but you don't get the pluses.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but anyway,
That's what happens.
okay. So he has less HP now. What's gonna be funny is when you guys try to make a peace deal later. You're like, wait, no, for real though.
Wait, no, for real though.
Oh, they respect strength. Oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's how that works.
We're not gonna make a plea deal. We're gonna say we challenge your leader. We're now the leader of the Ruined Creepers.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, so at this point, this crew here is not happy with what's just happened. So first, Strassa, you're gonna experience some attacks from the dude you just hit. So first, he's gonna take a swing at you with his scimitar.
Miss.
Okay, and then he's going to take another swing with the scimitar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Sundered Blade.
Yes, but then he pulls out his dagger.
Yeah, that hits. Okay.
Okay. So he still does work. And now his buddy who's standing next to him and saw what just happened, is going to stab you with his dagger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Strauss is going down.
But
Here
he's
I go.
gonna
Oh no,
miss.
it missed.
So there you go. It all worked out great for you.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the way I would put that.
so let's see here. This dude does not like the slime situation.
You do.
He shouts out, in displeasure. The leader who was sort of you guys have made a deal with and have immediately broken it. Hears the shouting from behind him as his companion is assaulted by slime. He is then going to let's see here. Go over here, push his companion into the slime, and walk across his body.
Baller.
Yeah, you guys want to be allies with these people? I'm just saying.
Holy shit! What a fucking stone cold. I'm getting ideas.
And he's going to run towards Faldir with scimitar and dagger drawn. And go and hit him. Do those hit?
One. Oh, yep, both do.
Okay. So you're going to take a couple points damage.
Okay.
And he's going to stab at you with his dagger. He's going to
That
miss.
does
So this dude is now flailing around in the slime. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
You guys are cool. We should ally with them.
Shh. Yeah, they treat their allies so well. You're right.
That dude was weak. He got attacked by a slime. What a puss.
I'll double it. I'll say since he did fall into the slime and was stepped on. I'll say it takes 2 damage.
Good rolls.
It takes, yeah, so you're doing a great job.
Mhm.
So then this dude's gonna run on over. And he's also gonna attack this crazy man.
I was gonna say he's also gonna push someone in the slime.
No. He's just gonna go ahead and stab Faldir for 5.
Okay.
And that's it. That's their turn. That's all they do. Oh, this dude in the slime is actually going to use his movement to
To
get
not
out
be
of it.
there?
Yeah,
That's a
To
good.
not
That's
be in
fair.
the slime?
yeah. He's gonna leave the slime. So he's no longer in it. And you can see he's burned pretty bad. But he's still trucking along.
Badly bad.
Yes. It is now your turn, Faldir.
Okay. Let's see what I've still got uses of here.
Yeah.
Not much. Okay.
So this decision you made so far sounds real good.
So I have a question about the nature of slime.
Yeah.
Would it be hindered by a web in any way?
I would say that it depends on what the material the web is made out of.
Like it's the silkworm webbing from.
I'll say
Beyond.
roll me like you're proficient in Arcana, right?
Huh. You would think so, but no.
Oh, that's right. You were gonna get that after you trained with your friend some more, because you still don't really know a ton.
I have a +4 in it. It's just not. I'm not proficient in it.
I'll say roll me that. I'll say you know enough about slime to make this a guess.
But not. I
Not
don't
enough. Not enough.
You know what? It doesn't matter because I see 3 of these assholes over here, and the slime is expendable. I am not. So I'm gonna web.
I don't know. I feel like the slime does more damage than you, but
It does, yes, but I create slime later if I need to.
okay.
And I apparently never added this to my spell list, even though I have it. So let me just pop open the SRD and put that up in there.
How big is web?
What, 20 by 20? Yeah, 20. 20 cube, 20 foot.
All right, awesome. Yeah. So something like that. Cool. So they have to make the roll now, or do they make it at the start of their turn?
Start of the turn, I think.
Yes.
They have to make a
it's
dex
start-
save, right?
Yeah.
Starts its turn. Gotcha. Milo.
Well, I'm gonna look from Faldir to Strasza to Faldir to Strasza. I'll say,
You're gonna be like,
I get angry. And I'll say, what why? Stand firm, Faldir. Hang on. I'm gonna poop over here. Give Faldir
yeah,
his bromance.
yeah.
And I'm gonna wapple upon Mr. Big and Tall.
Yeah.
Who's only got the little dagger.
Yeah.
Do it
Mr. Big
recklessly.
and Tall.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That doesn't do it. That one does.
What's that? Biff.
All right. Yeah. He takes some damage.
So, Sean, you may. I'm bolstering you with my.
Roll.
Oh.
You may
My
use
words
one
of
of your
confidence.
yeah. You may use one of
Hit
your
die.
hit die
If you wish, you don't have.
if you possess one.
I do.
You're rolling great
Just-
tonight.
I know.
Hey,
I'm
you're-
doing very
you're-
well. 10 out of 10.
Roll.
All
damn
right.
it. I hate you so much right now.
Sorry.
I am going to stab him, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
You succeed.
hit him,
Yeah.
No.
You don't succeed there.
You did not hit him.
and then hit him again.
Okay. You do not hit him.
Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong damage thing. Ignore the middle one. It's supposed to be this one. It doesn't matter. Hooray!
Okay. Well, you only hit him once. What's happening?
I know. That's what the damage
Oh, okay, I
calculation
see.
is different between the
Really?
but it's
Because
exactly
it
the
doesn't
same.
seem to be the same. It seems to be 1d4 either way.
No.
Okay.
It is.
Whatever.
Alright.
Did you do a bad? You did a. No, you didn't. No, you're fine.
All right. Anyway,
You're good.
so the heroes of this tale
Mhm.
were betrayed.
Beverly.
So first,
I don't remember that.
they're gonna take a swing. So this guy does not like being hit by Milo, so he's gonna take a swing at him. Bam. Oh yeah, I forgot. He has
He
advantage.
has advantage.
Yeah. But he does hit, so that's good for him. So a couple points of slashing.
Yep.
And he's gonna take another swing. He'll hit again. Not as much. And then he's gonna try and stab Strasza with his dagger. He will succeed.
Damn it! That's exactly how much he needed to do.
Alright.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Dive in front of it.
Alright. Milo blocks the attack and takes the damage himself instead.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He says.
Absolutely. Then, this dude next to you is gonna stab at you, Milo. He's gonna hit.
Very sensitive. Yep. Okay. And I got a strength. Good at those. Yeah.
Alright. Good job. Now, over to these guys who got problems. So they all have to make dex saves, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so first the captain guy, he does not succeed. And his two buddies, they're good. So, now how does the captain guy escape his predicament?
He has to use his action to make a strength check.
Okay, he will do so. But that is insufficient. He's not rolling well either tonight.
Woohoo!
But this guy, is it difficult terrain now?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. It's difficult terrain and it's lightly obscured.
Okay, let me think here.
Just lightly.
Did my slime get an attack on my turn?
It didn't attack. I will say you blew that for your bonus super surprise attack. Next turn. So this guy's gonna move out the way. Your slime can now take an attack of opportunity. So roll the d.
+4. Yep.
And a 12. Does that hit him? No, he has 13. So he's good. He's gonna go ahead and stab you. Okay, he's gonna hit. And so this dude does not fucking like what just happened. So he's gonna be out of this. Scarred and covered in burns now at this point.
Thanks, boss.
He's really not happy with everything that's just transpired. He's rethinking what team he's on. He definitely doesn't like the guy who sent the slime to murder him, but he also doesn't like the guy who pushed him into it.
Maybe he could just quit this life of crime.
Yeah, I think he's gonna leave.
Yeah.
So wait, 1, 2.
Want to go home and rethink your life.
6.
You do not want to sell me death sticks.
All right, we're really on the prequels tonight. So it is now your turn, Mr. Faldir.
Okay. Well, I don't like anything about what's going on here, and I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And
Oh, you didn't roll a strength save.
oh, I didn't. Sorry. It's okay. I'm really good at those.
You failed. You were prone.
Okay, so I'm gonna use half
Half
my
your
movement,
movement to stand back up.
disengage, and move right on over there next to my allies.
Okay.
And then my slime's gonna attack Captain Dude.
Absolutely.
Is
Dude.
still restrained, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Get him.
But it has
You
advantage.
gotta do better than that.
Does have advantage. He is
Yes, it
restrained.
does.
Nope.
That's still not good enough.
Good job, Sean.
You did.
I'm
You did do
not.
better.
A performance. So Milo.
Yeah. Big and tall, husky boy. I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
This'll
hit him.
be- He's good night. Good night.
Oof. Yeah, he didn't like that. He's still trucking though, but he's hurt.
What?
All right.
He's
one
very
more.
hurt though.
One more
That
time.
hits.
All right.
Hey, you got him.
There we go.
Good job.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out there.
Trust him.
All right. I'm gonna try and stab my little friend
It's gonna hit him.
for 5,
Oh yeah,
and then I'm gonna try and hit him,
that's gonna hit him as well.
and then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Faldir.
Okay.
There you go, bud. I tried.
There you go. You're all better.
Okay, now. Basically, as good as
10
a
out
hit
of 10
die.
would ambush again.
Oh yeah.
So. So first, this dude's gonna try. So what does he have to do? He has to make a strength save to get out.
Strength check.
Okay. Oh, I didn't do this right, but that's okay. Is he good?
DC is 14.
All right. So he wiggles on out,
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
and he's gonna stand over here, and he does have his bonus action, which he uses his dagger for. Now, who does he want to daggerify? He really doesn't like. Huh?
Doesn't he have to make an attack in order to use a bonus action to attack?
That's what I thought.
I mean, he's not a PC, so I'm pretty certain
Okay.
he follows different rules.
Okay, that's fine. I was just...
It doesn't say. It just says that he gets to make 3 melee attacks, 2 with his scimitar and 1 with his dagger.
Oh, okay. In that case, it's... Yeah, he would get to make... Well, it would be the attack action, wouldn't it?
I feel
Because
like
he would have to...
this is at minimum a gray area.
Because, like, multi-attack is an attack action, which allows you to attack multiple times. That's...
Well, he's gonna hit you with his dagger.
Yeah, he's gonna attack. It's fine.
That's what I decided. He misses. See?
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad. I didn't even say he was gonna attack, but he misses. Because
Anyone.
yeah, because I you know, whatever. Listen, I let you
They-
fucking cast slime. You're gonna have to be
You can
okay
say-
with how the rules happen.
Okay.
You can say he
fine.
attacks Milo and then
No.
he has advantage.
No, I don't think he would. But this guy over here, let's see here. Does he want to attack Milo? I think he does. I think this guy does.
Probably
wanna-
does.
This guy does want to
Look at
attack
him.
Milo.
Look at that guy.
So yeah, he's gonna hit him.
Oh,
That just hits. Enjoy your dead dagger now, bitch. I broke it.
No, it's good.
damn it!
Fuck.
So
Eh.
this other guy is gonna go ahead and attack Milo as well. For a couple more points of damage. So you know they do something. It's not a ton of damage. But they're working on Milo. It is now your turn, Faldir. Oh, and this guy's gonna run away further.
I'm going to attack with my dagger on the bulky guy who seems hell-bent on attacking me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit him.
Hmm.
Well done.
Woo!
Non-zero damage.
You may control your slime.
I'm gonna have it try to move on
Mhm.
over to this big bulky guy as well and do the same thing.
Okay. Good. Alright, that does it. So me 2d6,
+2.
and then another d6. Yeah. Okay, good job.
Solid. Solid.
Well done. So, it is now your turn, Milo.
Hit this Bella. He's Bella right there.
Yeah, you may hit him. That does hit him. Yep.
Oh wow.
He doesn't take a ton of damage, but he takes some.
Do it again.
Yeah, it hits him.
You take more.
That's gonna go ahead and drop him.
Good.
Tressa, it is your turn.
Attack Biggin.
Yeah. That just hits him. Oh, actually, you know what? He's gonna use his parry ability. So as you reach out to stab at him, he's going to use his dagger to block yours. The cross guards meet and he shoves yours aside. That's not gonna do it. That does hit. Alright.
Okay.
So you do some damage. And it is now his turn. So first, yeah, definitely Faldir. This guy is gonna take a swing at you with his scimitar. And again. Wow, he's gonna roll really badly. But he's got a dagger. That time he hits.
That'll do. That'll do.
Okay. So he's gonna poke you a bit. And then this guy is gonna go ahead and attack Shrasa.
Rude.
Well, he can't do any more. That's it. That's the most he can do.
I know.
But you do have to roll your strength save.
Oh.
And it is your turn, Faldir.
Okay.
You're knocked on the ground, Shrasa.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack this asshole again.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
I assume the slime cannot do non-lethal damage.
No, it cannot.
I non-lethally dissolve him.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna attack him non-lethal damage with my bard's friend.
Okay. So, let me see here. Yeah. Okay. Sure thing. Alright. Is that it?
And then my slime's gonna attack the guy to the north of us.
Okay. Yep.
But
Oops. Wrong button.
Alright. Good job. Milo, it is your turn.
this little skinny bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
You hit him.
Yeah.
Oof. He doesn't like that. But he's still trucking.
Oh,
Ever so barely.
you're not gonna like this. Oh, he might like that. Oh, 13
No,
hits though.
no, 13 hits him. Alright. And you drop another one. Strasser, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try and stab him again.
Alright. I'm assuming you stand up.
Yeah, I do that.
On the
You're
ground,
correct.
just on her back.
Okay.
Eh.
Yeah.
Do this,
That's a hit.
and then I'll do this,
Okay. That's
and
also a
then
hit.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. Isn't that a bonus action?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I thought, yeah,
Action to
I
attack.
have-
attack.
Oh,
Two
that's right. I
attack.
forgot.
and then a bonus.
Y'all are
which would
higher
normally
level
be my third
than I remember.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking level 6, yeah.
Alright. So, first, Scimitar for Faldir. Is that it?
Misses.
Okay. Another one.
That'll hit.
Bye, Faldir.
Oh,
Hopefully nothing bad happens with this
Oh.
slime. That's definitely gonna be controlled still.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright. So you're gonna take a little nap, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's just a wee bit of a nap. And then this dude's gonna go ahead and stab Strasza with his dagger. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. And it is now Faldir's turn to roll a death save.
Woo!
You're doing,
Nope.
doing great.
Holy shit! Fuck.
And now
What?
it's slime o'clock. We're doing it clockwise.
Does it dissolve the body?
So it's gonna go ahead and hit. It does, yes. But it's also going to hit you, Milo, since it rolled a 1.
Does have a Dwayne. Which
Okay, so it does hit.
does hit. Thank goodness. I missed there.
So you take 9 points of bludgeoning
Uh,
and 5 points of acid damage.
yeah.
How you doing there, bud?
Good man. Don't worry about it.
It is now your turn. Milo.
Worried about it.
Okay. Well. Yep. I'm guessing. Could a swatter do non-lethal damage? Guessing no. Guessing you can't do like a hilt hit with a.
I'll say you can do a hilt hit kind of thing, but I'll say your damage is halved.
Okay. I'm gonna do a half hilt hit half on Fatty Bum Bum.
Okay.
I am gonna recklessly do it non-lethal.
That doesn't make a ton of sense, but okay. That misses.
Recklessly non-lethal.
That's
Well, it's like going all out, hitting someone with a spoon. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that misses though.
That does miss, yes.
All right.
That does hit.
So I'm just gonna roll the full thing and then you have it,
Yeah.
or should I have the die roll?
No, I'll just roll the full thing and I'll have it.
Woohoo!
Alright, it's 5 damage.
Cool.
Cool. Strasza.
Nice.
Okay. I am going to.
Run!
Oh, Jesus Christ. No. I'm going to Healer's Kit Faldir.
Okay. I will say this prevents you from getting a scar, Faldir.
Woo!
Alright.
There you go.
He raises his one arm. Woo!
As this guy's turn. So-
He stabs me.
He probably will.
Stay down!
So first he's gonna take a swing at Strasza.
Yep.
So that probably
Oh,
hits.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
And then he's gonna take a swing at Faldir. Okay.
God, I tried. Milo's got to spud.
And then he's gonna take a swing at Milo.
Does have it damage. Oh, he just hits.
It's 12.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, the good news is if we all fall unconscious, I'm sure they'll bring us to the Braxit. So,
No, because here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna knock him unconscious. We're all gonna get knocked
Yeah, but
unconscious, and it's
fine.
just gonna be us and a slime monster.
Yep.
yeah, I'm sure that'll go well. I'm
Alright.
sure it won't eat me.
So a 22 does hit you, correct? Milo?
You should roll. You gotta. Oh wow, we rolled a 1 the first. Yeah, 22 will just hit.
So you take some slimage.
Okay.
Just a couple points. It's your turn now.
All right. So this slime dude is kind of pissing me off. I'm gonna kind of look at the dude and be like, then go to the slime and do a real full lethal
Yeah,
whack it.
on the slime.
Yeah.
Alright, so that does hit it. So let me see here.
Blop. Oh yeah, I get a little splashback, don't I?
This one you do not. Interestingly enough. Lightning or slash. Okay, yeah. But it does take some damage, so let's see, you're 17, so... Alright, cool.
Do it again.
Oh wow, yeah, you hit it. Boom. So this happens. So this dude, I think, is gonna look at you. He's gonna look at the slime. That's consuming his friend. That was his other friend.
I mean, he's like, wait, you're consuming the friend, but not the friend that I pushed into it. What's going on?
So he's going to use his action to bend over, and he's going to take something from Shrasa. So let's see here. Shrasa, roll me a d20 luck check.
Okay.
I'm gonna give advantage inspiration.
Okay. I just roll a d20
Just roll me a d20.
twice.
Okay.
Twice.
I feel like...
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're
I
fucked.
don't know.
So he is going to go ahead and grab Strasa's backpack. And he's going to go over here. You may take an attack of opportunity, Milo.
Shit. Hey, roll, Sean.
Mhm.
I don't think it does. If I'm doing reckless, does that only affect attacks on my turn?
I believe so. Let me just double check.
Rules guy, Sean.
I think it does.
I think you're right. All right.
Alright, he's going to use his parry ability as a reaction to deflect
Yeah,
that.
it's just during your turn.
Okay.
So you go to try and strike at him with your swatter, and he cuts it away with his scimitar, sort of clashing at the hilt. You see it. You feel as though your swatter might break if you continue to press downward on it as he's hitting at the haft. And then the slime is going to go ahead and take an attack against him as well.
Get him, Slimo!
And it's going to hit.
Yeah, Falcor.
And yeah, he doesn't like that. So he's going to take 16 points of damage. Oof. Yeah, he's hurt, but he's okay. Bam! And then he's going to go ahead and dart down this alleyway. Poof. What?
Get it, bud.
Everything according to plan.
Nailed it. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, well.
Father?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Roll that 20.
So your backpack is gone, and so is this, and this, and this, and this. Okay.
Not my fault.
Not my fucking fault.
It's literally only your
Oh, Jesus. So 22 hits you, Milo?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh,
So
Jesus
you take
Christ.
7 more points of damage.
Alright, and now we all lay down and then IOA and get eaten by slime, and then we restart the campaign.
Alright.
When have I ever died to a slime? I'm gonna hit it.
That's true.
I'm gonna hit a wreck.
Yeah.
Probably don't need to.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
you
I do.
hit it. Whew.
Bam.
Yeah, you're chucking away at it, man.
Bam. Chapow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, it's actually pretty hurt now. You're doing some work on the slime, man. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, my favorite enemy.
Stressa.
Hey!
Look at that.
Ooh.
Faldir. Good job, guys.
Dude, shit! I don't even destabilize you guys.
Alright, so 14 hits?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do my thing.
Okay. Oh, that's a hit.
Oh.
Oof. Man. That's also a
Ah.
hit. Oh! Look at you. Yeah, it's barely able to hold itself together right now.
Fucking slimy piece of shit. Fuck, summon this shit.
Wasn't me.
Alright.
Not
Strasser?
my fault.
Hey.
I like that it's not my fault. Succeed.
That was a good
Strasser.
full of
Good
shit.
job. Father?
Mm, mm,
Alright.
Mm.
mm,
Mm.
Alright, so 13 hits, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Just take a couple more points of damage. It's your
Alright.
turn.
Man, it's doing a good job. Alright, I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah, it's
Hit it
strong.
again.
Yeah, it hits.
Uh,
Oh yeah. And that's gonna be sufficient.
That's it.
You destroy the slime.
Alright. Body's gone. Wow, this went well. Good idea.
And I will say that everybody else is able to be stabilized at this point.
Okay. Well, hey, at least we, are to interrogate that guy.
So yeah. So
Good.
you're able to stabilize them, but they are unconscious.
Yep. Yep.
At night,
At night.
in
Yeah.
the middle of the Warrens.
Yep.
Whatever. I'm gonna real quick check the bodies of these two dead dudes.
Yeah.
See if they had like anything that looked like paper with like squiggles on it. John could look at.
Mm-mm.
Something tells me they don't.
They don't have any of that. They do each have a stone scimitar and a stone dagger.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The little guy does not have the stone scimitar. He just
Yeah,
has a
it's
stone
gone.
dagger. But
He's got a stone hilt.
he's got. Oh no, that's right. The big guy broke his dagger. So no, so they. I mean, he's scimitar. So they both have stone daggers.
All right, ignoring
And
that shit.
Go ahead and roll me a d20 real quick. All right.
Oh.
And you're able to find between them one ceramic piece and 5 bits.
I will take it. Then I'm gonna double fireman carry Strasser and Valdir and just start hoofing it the fuck out of here back to the Golden X. Because we did a bad job. Did a very bad job.
I disagree. I think you guys did a great job.
Not my
Mm.
fault.
That's right.
Hey, you shut the fuck up,
So
sir.
fucking stupid. Like, this is the dumbest. Like, it wasn't a great plan at first. It's like, hey, let's get people to rob us at night. And then like it's like, well, hey, that kind of ended up working okay. They recognized you, and it's like, yeah, but let's not let that work. let's make that thing that was working not work.
But yeah, I'll say Milo, you're able to get them out of the out of this place. Both of you go ahead and roll me a d4. All right.
Good job. Good job.
So, I'll say that you guys are able to get back to your to the Golden Onyx, and Milo, you're able to lay out your friends. And not too long after, your two companions will wake from their unconsciousness. Strasser, your inventory has been changed.
Yep, I saw. Nope, watch that. Watch that happen.
I'm gonna be right back. Milo's not there. Milo's vanished. Milo's gone on a
Okay.
personal quest.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do yeah. There you go. You go take care of your kitty.
Okay.
On.
Where's the catter? Okay, bye.
Okay.
Are we just waiting for Dan to get back?
Oh, and that reminds me. Yeah.
Oh,
There is one other thing I have to change about your inventory. Because you certainly didn't just have all that money in your pockets.
no, I think that was gone. I don't have it in here. It's in my notebook, but it's gone.
I will say, roll me. Roll me a D1000. Yeah. So I will say that just for the sake of fun, you have maintained 40. I'll say 47 bits that you had in your
Okay.
pocket.
There's a reason I split the money up, y'all.
It takes a long time for somebody to rob you right before they are consumed.
I should have had him take your dagger, but he didn't.
But he didn't. Nope, I watched for that and I wasn't gonna bring it up.
That's okay. He got a good haul, I would say.
Yeah, no, he did.
Well, for a time. For a very brief period.
So the two of you wake up.
We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
No, we don't. Milo's not here. Strauss's backpack is gone. All we can assume is he's absconded with 2/3 of the money and booked it out of the city.
That doesn't seem
He's
like
gone to Altruck.
Well, he
That
didn't.
does sound like Milo.
Going to Altruck with all the money, yes, that does sound like Milo.
Well, he didn't.
Because he doesn't understand that it's not a situation that can be solved by money.
Well, he didn't just take the money.
Oh, I know. They took a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they took because I don't really pay all that close of attention to what's in there. I know they took my charcoal and my canvas.
Oh, they took something far more valuable than those.
Couldn't tell you what, though.
What rare
Probably
artifact of immense wealth did you keep in your backpack? You had a candlestick.
No, I didn't. Those weren't there anymore. I sold those.
Oh, well then fuck that. He would have definitely grabbed the dagger. Screw you.
What? But I had that in my hand, and you said he grabbed my backpack.
Well, I was trying to be nice because I didn't want to just absolutely destroy you.
Yeah, but you did either way. Because if he took that, then I don't have a candlestick or a dagger.
Oh, you didn't have a candlestick either way.
I know.
This is on your faulty inventory management. Alright, fine. I'll say you keep the dagger. I'll be nice. Remember this moment of mercy.
I remember it.
Okay, good. Remember it. Because it will come up later whenever
Okay.
whenever
It usually does.
whenever he desecrates your corpse.
It usually does.
When he rips you in half and drinks from from within.
Much like a rank.
Yes.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah, and the
And
circle of
water
life
becomes
plays
water.
in the background. Slow motion. Well, then he just took some of your shit. I'm gonna say that that also is gonna include your rations then,
Okay.
and your bedroll, since that would probably be in your backpack.
Okay.
But you keep your daggers.
Okay.
How much money do you have on you?
3,000 ceramic.
3,000 ceramic
Yes.
Bits.
Oh.
No.
pieces.
According to the not translation, exchange rate you gave me between gold and ceramic.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
3,000.
Well, then he got away very well.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the value of your candlesticks were there, so.
Yeah. Minus some of it because I split it to the other guys as well. Thank God.
I like the split it. Like how many
did.
how many of those 3,000 ceramic pieces did you acquire, Faldir?
I believe I got 15 gold. Is what it was.
Yeah, I gave
split
them
to me.
each 15 gold.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's 1,000. That's 1,500. So.
Yeah. And then I already
But
had.
you guys have like 8
Yeah,
pieces up
I
for,
actually-
for Milo's life in the arena later. So that'll probably work. No, what was it? 26?
Yeah.
28, I
Oh.
thought.
It might have been 28.
28 sounds right.
I'll just say right now, the 2 ceramics is not going to sway one way or the other. So,
Here we are.
you guys get robbed a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
it is
shit.
Dark Sun. I feel like that's pretty much par for the course when you come into Dark Sun. When you come into Athos.
Yeah. So you have like 30 gold pieces. That's cool. You have less now.
Yeah. No, I gathered.
Not my fault.
Yeah, no, you're full of shit.
To be fair, I allowed that to happen, but I was not the cause of it.
You initiated it! Yes, you did!
Remember that.
You're so full of shit.
I think that halfling guy thought it was very successful.
He's not even gonna go back to them though. Like he's gonna go live a life of luxury.
Yeah. He's gonna go be a business owner.
He's like fucking bye. He can finally open like the painting shop he's always wanted to own.
He's gonna have a bakery.
Yeah.
Make some artisanal muffins.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the cake boss of Athens.
Now I just want the saga of the halfling boss that becomes.
I have run a. I wasn't running a game. I was in a game where we decided to just fuck adventuring and own a bar. And like, but we had to still
So
go on
become
adventures. Well, we still like had to go on adventures, but they were stuff to like go like get like we'd have
Beer.
to transport like like fine wine and stuff from these
Nice.
various locales.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hello.
So Milo, you
Hello.
apparently are there whenever
Oh.
they
yeah,
wake up.
because we
Dope.
we did nothing. We bargained over what's in Tross's possession.
And
Okay.
how it totally was not my fault. Anyway,
You are so full of shit.
we did talk about it.
It was
No,
an
we
agreed upon
didn't,
plan.
though.
I don't know what you're talking
Honestly, Sean was like, "We're gonna go back, and I'm gonna stab him," and we were like, and then Sean was like, "I attack him."
about. And look how well that worked out.
And
Yeah.
well,
hmm
everything according to plan.
Yeah.
I like I like that like our scale is kind of getting questionable. It's like, Lady Anika, the ruler of the city stole our goods. Turok Broken Fang, legend of the some halfling in an alleyway. It's like we're just losing our shit by worse and worse people.
Let me fair, that guy did not beat you. He just left.
I'm not saying like I mean Turok didn't beat us, he just left, but like fuck.
Oh no! Turok! Well, Turok had very much the power to kill you all.
I hotly debate that. We could have taken him.
But like, this halfling, I think you guys could have taken him. But he took your stuff and ran.
And Milo hit the slime.
Yep.
So that it didn't consume the two of you.
Fine.
Yeah.
You could have been rich.
I do like the idea of Faldir being consumed by slime and the Circle of Life playing in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Makes
As it
sense.
was foretold. Okay, so we are now at the scene where they have woken up. They're
Yes.
waking up, and I'm there. Okay.
Yeah.
You okay?
What?
He stole your bag. Not
Fuck,
your bag.
what?
Your bag. Strasser, your bag was stolen. Faldir, once you fell unconscious, your slime. I kind of hold up my like severely acid burned torso. I hold up my torso. I go, yeah.
I lift my upper body off of it.
Or you actually have like a vest, so you open it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, exactly. And you have a bunch of sundials.
Yeah. attacked, and so I went to stop it, and then the halfling man took your bag and ran while I was fighting it.
Fuck. There goes.
I'm pretty sure we killed up. Most of them were dissolved. I'm pretty sure we don't have anyone to interrogate.
Great. So that went great.
We probably cannot. We probably can't ally with the Rune Creepers now.
I don't think we were planning on allying with them.
That's good.
Oh my god. That was amazing.
Underneath the goddamn tab.
That was amazing. That was perfect. I'm so sad Sean didn't get to experience that.
Another time. So,
You need rest.
yes.
Late, anyway. We're no closer to finding the Braxid. What's our next move?
I still need to talk to Lasmine.
Yes. She won't know where the Braxid is.
No, she will not. But we need to talk to her about
Yes.
the timetable looks like going forward.
What's our next move for the Braxid?
Well,
Do we have a move for the Brexit, or are we just hoping that doesn't happen because we didn't even get anywhere fucking near it?
You're certain the Toothcutters don't know anything about where it might be?
I think if they knew where it was, they would have it.
I can ask Slitch and see if he has gotten any information on it, or we can just camp out at the Elven Market until eventually they release it there. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll talk to Slitch tonight and see if he's got
But not
any idea where it might be.
rest tonight.
Hmm?
You're not in any condition to go back to New Orleans tonight.
Alright. Tomorrow night.
Good.
Are we keeping watches?
We're in a tavern, aren't we?
Yeah, but we were keeping watches in a tavern before.
That's because we thought Anika was coming to murder us in our sleep.
Yeah, she probably won't now.
Nah, she probably would now. Although, you know, maybe. Where luck's been going so far.
Although the way you guys have been performing, she didn't need to wait for you to sleep.
No.
No.
Yeah, we just die in our sleep. Nothing happens. We just
We just fail at enemies and then die. Okay.
This is a far different turn than what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, I was like, oh cool, we're gonna meet a faction leader.
Yeah, that was gonna happen.
Yep. Yep.
That's not gonna happen anymore.
No. No. Shrasa, what did you lose? If I can ask.
Literally everything. I have this, and I hold up the dagger. And I have these, and I hold up a sad little palm full of bits that I am then going to slowly start counting out.
1, 2. What about the beads?
Those would be on my wrist.
Yeah, I would say they're on your person.
Yeah, I still have those.
That's good. Here, I give her 25 gold pieces.
Do you even have that much? I only gave you 15.
You gave me 30.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I gave you 30 and Faldir 15.
That's right.
Wow.
You're right.
I'm not
He's
surprised to
easier.
discover
He's
this.
blessed to get clocked and his shit stolen.
Hmm.
Well,
How much
anyway,
did
now
you have
the
then?
most gold. Yeah, now you have the most
Me?
gold
Yeah.
again.
30.
Okay. He has. You know, Faldir's tankier than you, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I hits it.
But I'm more important. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm the main character, obviously.
I went and made it happen.
So I'm gonna be curious to see if this fucking halfling just like beefed up the halfling regime, or if this is one rich fucking halfling who's going off to another city now.
It just leaves.
Yeah, this is my lucky day. A lot of money.
Yeah, we were saying that he opens a bakery and sells artisanal muffins.
I've seen that show.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some rest. We'll figure this out in the morning.
All right.
All right. So you guys get some XP.
Neat.
McKee.
Neato.
Nito Vegito.
All right. I'm not gonna. Okay. So let's see here. You get 450 plus. So you guys go ahead and get. Let's see here. This is not that imposing of a crew.
Disagree.
And you also didn't kill a large portion of them. So you'll get 300 from that.
But we killed the slime, we
Yeah.
killed some of them. So by the transfer of property,
No, the slime just has its own.
the slime absorbed their XP and then we gain it. It's like the quickening.
No,
God damn it.
it's not at all. It's not at all like that.
I just remember when I quickened that slime.
No.
It was pretty great.
So
Only be one.
you each get 500 XP.
Neat. Neat.
You only had to lose most of your things.
Very worth it.
My roll 20 is being super laggy right now.
All right.
Oh yeah, you needed that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So the night passes by. You guys rest and heal up from your wounds, as it was certainly a an eventful night. The sun rises over the city, and you guys awake once more in the inn. You guys wake up a little bit later as you guys had sleep in, so you're probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys got roughed up pretty bad. Milo feels great.
That feels fine. Okay. So, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, are we like all at breakfast now, or like what's? I assume.
Yeah, you guys are gathered around a table.
Solemnly eating.
Yeah.
In silence, yes.
Go ahead and spend 3 ceramic pieces, by the way. You guys have been staying at this inn.
Yep. Okay. What are our next steps?
Well, we need to speak to Lasmine. find out what the timetable looks like. If we're able to meet up with Altruck first, we'll do that. If not, we'll continue our plans here.
But we still have to take care of the Braxton first, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Try to find Lasmine first.
And what is our plan for doing that?
Go back to the tavern where she was staying first, see if she's there now. If not, until this evening and see if we can find her. I have to wait till I can talk to Slitch at night anyway. If we have any other plans during the day, we can pursue those.
Okay.
Sorry, what day does the competition thing start?
Lizardman.
Yeah.
Lizardman.
But-
Lizardman is the next one, and then it's the 30th. That is Thessalia.
That's
Where the
right.
big one is. Which means, wait a minute.
Today is Gnome, so we have like 4 days. Okay. Right? Is today Gnome? No, today is Pixie.
No, it's
No, today is Gnome.
It's no. So we have 4 days until the little tourney, and then another 4 until the big one.
Okay.
Why is this jacked up like that?
Is your roll 20 being stupid?
No, not at all. It's
Yeah.
my calendar.
Got you covered, don't worry.
Well, I need to replace my healer's kit.
Okay.
And sewing kit, and every kit.
By the way, have
Yeah.
you been keeping up with how many charges of your healer's kit you've been
Yes, I
using?
have.
Okay. All right.
Super
I-
defensive.
I have one left.
Well,
Bad.
you have less now.
Yeah, I know. But yes, I had been keeping up with it.
I have a trove I can make as well.
Alright.
Should we check for Lasmine first?
Yes, let's check for Lasmine first, and then we'll go about our errands, because that'll give us something to do to kill time while we wait for the evening.
Rather kill the Braxid.
Yes.
We might consider trying to see if we catch sight of Josie as well.
That's fair, although I don't know how open she'll be to talking to us while she's working.
We can at least let her know we'd like to speak with her.
Alright.
Maybe we
So
can
where are we
move-
starting? With Josie? I assume
Yes.
she'll kind of be on our way to the market in Lasmine.
Um,
Yeah.
that answer's
Go for
basically no, but it's cool. You guys,
Oh,
it doesn't.
well-
it won't take long to go check for Josie.
We'll start with Josie.
It does not take long. So, you guys head on out into this wondrous day. The sun, you know, a little oppressive as you guys, you know, rub your bruises and such. But yeah, the first thing you do is you head on over to the caravan district. You can see that there are slaves being bid on and such. There are various textiles and stuff being sold. You can see the various people there, but it's not as busy as it was before. You think most of the, you know, whenever you guys arrived, there was a new caravan that had just showed up. There's still some people going around and bidding and such in small capacities. But you guys are leaving sort of the market area where there's the different houses. House Lear's continuing to set up shop and is selling their goods and such, as is everyone else. And you guys do not find Josie. She is not performing in the streets today, it seems.
Out of curiosity, how much are the slaves going for? Shiraz is gonna kind of like. in
I
the
got
back of that
25
crowd.
gold. I got money to spend.
All right, let me see him. That'd be awesome.
Shaza just picks up a harem.
Why not?
Yes, that's the plan. Shiraz is gonna start a harem with Josie.
Fuck it.
We will be the den mother.
Fuck it.
All right.
Turn a profit in this bitch. Lean in.
Who literally had never
This
put
is,
on makeup till Faldir did her makeup.
This is a different. This is a different sort of role play, but all right.
You got a taste for it.
I guess. So I will say on the low end, you can buy. Let me see here. You can. God, it's funny because it's true. So you can buy. You can buy a couple. There's So you're able to find a couple of elderly slaves. They're definitely older. Some of them are scarred in some capacity and such. They seem to be told to be good for things like housekeeping and such. For 50 ceramic pieces. There are sort of younger slaves that are like that are basically let me see here. They're children that'll be like maimed in some way or crippled in some way. They go for about 100 ceramic pieces. You find that there are sort of like teenagers and such, and young adults that go for anywhere from around 150 to around 250 ceramic pieces. And there's a couple of like 30-year-olds that are about 250. And there are a couple of children, that of which are very healthy and such. And there's a lot of talk about like breeding stock and bloodlines. And the higher ups can go for as high as 300 ceramic pieces.
Thank you.
So I think you guys should buy a bunch of slaves, basically.
That's how we'll win fights from now on. We just throw bodies at
Ah! Go! You said you're old first. You're weak and enfeebled.
we have come for your old. Cool. That's mean then.
Yeah, let's go to last meeting. Now
Alright.
that we know how much people
Now
cost.
that Milo noticed Rasa being a little too interested in the bidding.
Yeah, like,
We're like, let's
yeah,
go.
Rasa
Let's
goes
go.
up and starts talking
Strasza
to
is like
overseer, and
legitimately
we're just
standing
like-
in the back of the crowd trying to watch and see how much things are going for.
Gonna mull up my very own.
This one can cook and clean. Yeah, I'll say there is one. There seems to be a sort of prized human, who is a scribe, who can read and write, and they claim at least that he can speak many languages.
I look between Faldir and that scribe for a minute.
How much better things could be.
Faldir and the
John
scribe.
rolls into a new character.
Yeah, the scribe looks at Faldir and goes, "Brother," and then.
Just
Father
walk out.
turns into a slime.
Comes out from his throat.
Felder kills him immediately. Yeah, like slime just pours out of his mouth and eyes, and Felder just starts to whistle and walks away.
Yeah, innocently. Yeah, exactly.
swinging a rope.
Yeah.
Do-do-do.
No, that last part does not happen. But
One day.
one day I'll kill
Go.
my twin brother.
We go to Lasmin's home diggity dog.
Yee.
All right. Let me see here. Let me see. Yeah. So So you guys are totally able to do that. It is, how would I put this? It is a very comfortable place. Very, very high class from what you guys are accustomed to. And at this point, it's probably somewhere around 3 o'clock or so, as you guys have been wandering around checking out slave prices and such. And you do not at first see Lesmine. But as you guys begin to look around in the tavern, she isn't there. There's the many different people sort of mulling around. And you see her descend from the stairs. She's wearing a very simple sort of dress that still has some elegance to it. It's silk. That's fairly long. It goes to about to just above her ankle. I decided against that one as well. I'm having a very hard time picking music for this. I don't know what the music I chose for this this particular establishment was, but we'll just go with some simple pan flute.
Last time it was fucking birds.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was! That's right, they're still there. I
Those
forgot.
Beatles.
They are still
They all
there.
died. They all died from a plague. Dark
Wasn't
side.
me.
No.
That was.
They would be there. And you do see her. I forgot about them. And she does descend the stairs, and she's wearing a fairly simple dress that just goes a little above her ankle. She's wearing simple sandals that like, but everything is sort of simple at this point, and somewhat practical. But there's a real sort of air of expensiveness to everything. You get the feeling that everything she's wearing is pricey. And she makes her way down. She's wearing a dress, but it's got long sleeves that go up to her wrists. It's red with it's sort of a red silk with like sort of gold sort of inlay sort of woven in a certain capacity that look like wheat. Not that you guys have seen a ton of it, but it looks like that. And she descends on down and smiles. Sorry, I'm just thinking about all the birds dying now. But anyway.
That is pretty
Random
funny.
chuckle.
I
I'm
like
sorry, I was just thinking about all
that
the
Dennis
birds dying.
giggled when he said that. Like,
So I was thinking about dead birds. LOL.
like he legitimately giggled.
Anyway. Well. Anyway. So she smiles at all of you and sort of approaches you. Hello, how are you all this evening?
We're doing all right.
You guys are like bruised and fucked up
And acid.
Fuck.
yeah, you got like
Wow.
some skin peeling from the acid and
We need to talk. Private. That's okay.
she nods. Okay. I need to be somewhere soon, but I can take a moment, she says. And makes her way back on up the stairs. You guys follow, obviously.
No, we dumbly watch her walk up the
Just
stairs.
watch.
Go, yep.
Well, what the
big time.
hell?
Around and leave.
Fuck you too!
Oh, we want to fuck. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, that doesn't happen. And yeah, you guys make your way on up. Is this it?
That's that's it.
You got it.
I think it is actually. Anyway,
Okay.
so you guys make your way on into her room. She goes ahead and pulls the curtains. You can see that there's sort of like a central one that kind of opens off in sort of a balcony. You can see the sun shining through. And she closes all them off. And she goes and sits down once more on this large couch and lights a lamp that's there. You can see her pull something out of she has a sort of satchel that she was carrying with her, a small sort of purse she takes off, pulls something out of it and lights the lamp before putting it back in. She then leans back, and then you hear and a little pitter patter as a small lizard runs across the room and hops into the couch. And it turns, and before it runs up to her, it looks at the three of you, and it sort of tilts its head. And it then moves over toward Trassa, sort of waddling a little bit, and sort of looks at you. And then goes ahead and lets out a little meep and licks the top of your foot over your sandal.
I'll crouch down and scratch his tiny head.
It goes ahead and sort of lets out its sort of spines stick up a little bit along its back and the back of its neck, and it lets out that strange sort of purring noise before it moves along, and its little mouth sort of grips onto one of the beads of your bracelet and sort of tugs.
No.
It pops. You turn into a god thing again. You smite it. It's about wings and shit.
I smite it.
It looks up at you and lets a sort of meep before skittering back on over to its master. It curls up in her lap and then sort of bites at her dress a little bit, tugs on a little bit, and looks up at her and goes meep.
The noise makes it 1,000 times more endearing.
And she begins to stroke his head. I guess he likes your bracelet.
Yeah. Apparently.
Well, what is it you needed to tell me?
We were coming here to ask what the timetable on our plans look like for now. Recently found information out about Alteruk that might require our attention.
Okay. She says, well, the rest of my companions have not yet arrived, though. Should be soon. Hopefully before the week is out. If you're asking for when we tend to move for our ultimate action, the goal is to do so before the end of Wind, which is, of course, to prevent the slave tithe. Exact details are difficult. We're trying to put together sufficient structure that this might achieve something and not just throw the city into further chaos.
Alright.
Part of it, of course, depends on how successful my companions were. If they were not successful, then we may not be able to move at all. What news do you have of Altaric?
Apparently,
It's a shit show.
more or less that, yes.
That's not news, is it?
Not particularly, no. An individual from there came here looking for us to get help to try and retake the city at some point soon. Apparently there is a defiler there who sees himself as a new sorcerer king.
Do you think he's the one who caused the undead?
Yes, that's what we've been told.
Have you heard of Slither before?
Let me see if she has. Okay. She says, I'm familiar with it. She says, I know it is said to be a massive tower of bone that wanders through the wastes. I've heard that some of the caravans and such claim they were accosted by undead gnolls and such on their way here to Tyr.
She's the one who told us about Slither.
I know. Yeah. What? So to let a little bit of insight, I was rolling to see whether or not she would bring that up or continue to just tell Milo. Just to let you know.
Josh is gonna look at Milo like,
Yeah, I was about to say, I was pretty sure of that as well. I was like,
I know, that's why I immediately went to my notes. I was like,
You ever heard of Slither?
She goes on, and you guys notice that while she's talking, she's looking directly at Milo, and no one else really. And she continues to rehash what you already have been told about this place.
all new information, yes.
Well,
That was what our findings told us. That was literally what I rolled. There was no pluses or anything to this roll. It was just to see whether or not she's nice and continues to just
What
tell
a
Milo
sweetheart.
again.
what a sweetheart. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna pretend I role played that. Pretend that was laying right there.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Yes. Well, its lord, they seem to have rested in Altaric and they've killed anyone with psionic ability there. And some of our friends as well. And the giants who once attacked the city tried to stop. They've now fallen and been raised again.
She nods. So what has changed your mind? This was the last person we talked to, and that's always who we listen to.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Milo kind of turned the fall deer.
We know that our friends are still alive there.
And even
One
him,
time.
defining him as a friend is a strong
I was
position.
gonna say, there's like one dude who we know in that entire city
Hey,
who
man.
still lives, who's
Hey,
not in
man,
it.
let me just say, I feel real bad about that time we thought he tried to kill Strasser.
About that time for like a long time.
Yeah, for months that you guys are like, yeah.
I mean, though, like to be fair, we did think he was threatening us, but like we still liked him. We still hung out at his bar.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all
as far as
did
the-
nothing to change your behavior in a meaningful
Yeah,
way.
we
As far
continue
as-
to support his business and way of life.
You just threatened to
Well,
murder
and-
him once.
Just
Yeah.
one time, but he threatened to murder
and he
us.
was like,
so-
what the fuck?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
would
right.
describe him as like he seems super confused and irritated by this.
But like, he was like even if he had threatened to kill us,
that kind of puts him still not like in the scale of people we know in the world. He's still like a pretty good
He's still
guy.
okay, yeah.
Still a dear friend. He's one of our very best friends.
Yeah, most people that we know that are alive threaten to kill us at some point.
Yeah. So.
Anyway. She says, I see. And what do you intend to do for them?
We're going to try and save the city if we can, I guess.
How do you intend on doing that?
Gather allies. We have a few favors we can call in. I'm not entirely sure we're capable of it, but
We have to try.
we have to try. Yes.
Liberating Alterac was always in our plan, though now. Look to Shasa and Valdir. Now things are in motion here at Tyr as well. Don't want to abandon one or the other in either direction. This is our dilemma.
She thinks for a moment, looking into the fire with the small lamp. Slowly stroking Nuti. She says, I can certainly admire your efforts. And I have no doubt that the three of you have sacrificed much for that city and its people. But we are so close here. I understand your love for your city. But we've all had to make sacrifices to get this far, to get this close. She says, she kind of takes a long moment. And she looks down at Luti. At Nuti. Now you've got me saying it. At Nutier. She puts her finger under his jaw and tilts it up. What do you think? And it's a little meh. And Nuti gets on up and walks over to Shrasa and bites down on her little pant leg, tugs on it. Like I said before, he tends to have a good judge of character. I'm not supposed to tell you this. Tithian would lose his mind if I were to say this, but at some point in time, you have to give people hope. Our companions were not just off in the desert gathering allies or... She says, What do you know of the Dragon's Bowl?
The what now?
Mm,
Do we even know what a dragon is?
Yes.
do. that was established because there were dragons in the crypt.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
It's probably just like a really big bowl, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Probably clay.
Essentially on fire.
Probably very much like a horn. Well, it will be given to us, and then we will say someone else has it.
Ghost sound twice a day.
It's nothing like that.
I am gonna guess, unless Faldir fucking rolls a thing, we don't know.
I don't know. Is there a skill, proficiency in history help me with this?
Yeah.
I know everything about it. I
So-
read a
Okay,
whole
bye.
book on the goddamn thing.
So, I will tell you this is something that you already would have known because you've walked past the Dragon's Bowl.
It sounded familiar.
You literally traveled from it whenever you were coming from your home. Remember, you went to Uruk, and then as you traveled south down the Great Road, you passed the Dragon's Bowl.
Mhm.
That is where your best friend, a flying creature with horns, comes from.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember trying to roll a lore check on it, and you being like, "It's there's a place called the Dragon's Bowl. There's a bunch of weird shit that goes on there.
Yeah.
That's where this is from."
Yeah, so basically the Dragon's Bowl is this weird place where very strange and large monsters are known to come from. Things that are often mammalian and such that might come from there. It's a very odd place. You know that it's what's actually within the Dragon's Bowl. You know, people sitting around in the caravan you were with down the Great Road talked about what they believed was there. You know, some say it was an ancient civilization of halflings who had built, you know, towers out of magic. Some said that there was a great jungle, an oasis that was beyond it. Others say that that there was a city-state ruled by a sorcerer king who was more god than man. That the other sorcerer kings envied and despised and built the Dragon's Bowl itself to contain him. There's a whole bunch of weird stories.
It's just funny because I know enough about Dark Sunlord to know how much of that is correct. But anyway,
No, you actually don't. But good guess. It's I will tell you it's not what you're thinking. That's in a different place. But in any event, yeah, you basically know that there are a bunch of really weird stories about the Dragon's Bowl itself. Okay.
okay.
So she asked, "Do you know of the Dragon's Bowl?"
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
Aaron leaves. Hang up.
God damn it.
It's a very dangerous place. Is that where they are?
She nods. There are a lot of stories about what's in the Dragon's Bowl. Most of them are not true, of course. What lies beyond it is an oasis. She says, there's a lake there.
A lake?
Yes.
What's that?
Yeah, I was about to say. None of us know what that means. No.
She says, in the northernmost portion of the Dragon's Bowl, as it slopes downward, there's a verdant belt of trees and greenery. Lake Pit is, of course, a large body of water there that is full of creatures that dwell only in water itself. She says, in there there is a Mull named Enola. She is someone who is able to perform magic, but not defiler magic, something different. She is said to be almost like a water cleric, but not quite that either, and is able to tap into her natural surroundings. She said that she guards Lake Pit, along with some powerful elementals and monsters. Our companions have sought her. There are other things that are said to exist in the Dragon's Bowl, but that is what they seek.
You think Miss Denola could help?
I have spoken with her once. We have tasked her with forging a weapon that can kill a Sorcerer King. A spear made of a great tree within the surrounding forest. My companions will have to convince her, of course, that this is worthy in doing, but if they did, we believe it will be a device powerful enough to give us a chance.
That's good. What we've heard, man in the Iron Mask will slither. Difficult. Yeah. Right through. Right through the heart.
Yes. Men of great power like that can be challenging to kill.
Look at Fall Deer. Like, what the hell, man? It's super easy to kill.
Great power, not
Yeah,
one
it's
trick.
better. The fuck?
Working on it. Jesus, get off my back.
No. Does mean when the Ogadun falls, what will happen to Tyr?
We will seize control of the infrastructure that remains. We're working on getting the Templar, who currently hold positions, to side with us. Those that can be trusted or bought easily enough, so that we might establish it for a time. Tithian will ascend the throne. As
Scythian.
he is still a member of the infrastructure itself and is a Templar, a conservator of a high enough level that the others would follow to any degree. every day.
What makes you think Tithia better than you?
If nothing else, he is weaker. She says, and being that he is weaker, well, he needed to rely on others to get him to where he is. To betray them all now would bring ruin to everything that he would want. He has agreed to free the slaves upon his coronation.
There are enough loyal you to Dawn's light, even to Lord Dawn. Challenge him. Should he change his mind?
Well, she says, I think of it like this. Tithian has been with us since the beginning. He was but a low-level Templar. He made many deals, did things that not all of us approved of to achieve power. Though, of course, many of us have done things to achieve power. But he fought alongside us on many an occasion. And if nothing else, at this moment we stand between two doors. One says there's a man-eating Braxit behind it. The other says there might be a man-eating Braxit behind it. Tithian is at least the second.
Do you know anything about a Braxit? No.
Speaking of man-eating Braxit,
No. She says, but I will tell you that Troy shares your trepidation about Tithian, as does several other members.
he is not the only one. I look at Newty.
Well, Newty keeps his distance, but doesn't snap at him. Pith does, however. Merriman Crickus are lukewarm on him. But I think that though he may be a dangerous man, and he's worked very hard to create an image that he is a monster. And she slowly looks at Faldir. But that does not always make it so.
Got you.
Very well. There is work to be done here. We may yet have allies we can call upon when time comes.
What allies do you possess?
The dwarves of Kled and an artifact that we gave to them.
I see.
They're not strong in number. They're dwarves.
She nods. And she says, then surely they are to be feared.
It's artifacts we found.
Can Casco sound twice a day?
Sound. It's super cool. Ah, made you look.
That's how we're gonna kill the ogre doom.
Yeah, just what the hell, and then stab. Spear of magic stab. The artifact they possess will, let's say that my people, the dwarves, rich ancestry, strong warriors who opposed those kings. The horn will call to them.
She nods. Well. How do we get them into the city? You guys have just the best planning skills. It's like, didn't we unlock the ally thing in the...
Then we get the fucking, we got the thing, can't we
You
just
hit the summon ally button. Come
yeah,
on.
fucking
Esme.
call ally?
You need to fucking update your OS.
Well, I suppose that's a discussion, and will depend on how we plan to act. We weren't sure if the gates would be a problem, but our actions went underway. If they will be, perhaps we can change that.
On the day when Alterac was attacked by the giants, there was a wall that was destroyed on the north side. My guess is it's probably not been a high priority to repair it.
It was the south side, but go on.
South side. Hey man, the fact that I remember that there was a wall that was destroyed is impressive to me in and of itself.
The fact that I remember a basic series of events is...
Yeah, damn right.
That led to the destruction of our home, but yeah, come on.
They're not seared into my memory or anything. I need that keen mind feat. Damn it.
Yeah, just go,
Yeah.
Dennis, tell me, what time of
Yeah.
day is it
Take
exactly?
I
your
remember.
God damn it, Liam.
Fucking little shit, I hate him now.
Yep. We could probably sneak a few people in that way and open the main gates.
Yeah, of course, speaking of Tyr.
Oh, you're talking about
That's
here?
an entirely different place. You can't even follow this basic conversation.
Well,
I
we
know.
have allies.
She said,
We'll
"How do
send
we get
to
them into the
Alterac."
city?"
Oh,
We were talking about Alterac. That's
I was like, maybe he wants to bust a wall down and
He's like,
That's what I thought
"Yeah,
too."
I'm like, the dwarves can build a trebuchet. That's what they do. They're dwarves.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were.
Yeah.
I thought you were going there.
I
but
yeah, I
then
was
you're
like, I don't know what you think the dwarves could do to tear
Go
down
to
a wall.
another city.
I was like, I'm kinda with you. And then you were like, yeah, we'll just take him into the existing hole.
all right. I'm caught up now. So,
yeah.
Alperson Deku didn't say that.
You told us about Slither.
What do you know about Slither? Everything you know. I told you.
yeah, I was the one who told you everything you know about it, coincidentally. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, have you ever heard of Sid? There's also the groups in the Warrens that we are in talks with. Maybe they could assist, but again, we'd have to We'd have to decide, but they're allies who are willing to assist for a worthy cause.
And do you
I
think
don't know
they
if you
could?
know your history of Grimjaw, but slaying a sorcerer king is a worthy cause.
And do you think these people in the Warrens could get the dwarves into the city? Remember how that was my original question? And then Sean said some crazy shit.
I was like, ah, let's go. It's easy. Just go through the break in the wall and alter it.
Yeah, an altar and we'll end up in
Tunnel.
Tyr.
We'll tunnel from altar.
Question mark, invading Tyr.
Also, I do the other thing is that at least when we left, like they just opened all the gates with magic. Like they didn't give a shit.
You don't know it was magic.
Well, there was no one there that we saw.
As far as
Magic opened the
we're
gates, that's
concerned,
what
it was magic.
Anika said.
Basically, we're Cretans. It's magic.
We could have, my guess is the toothcutters can probably smuggle in the dwarves if need be, but another thought I had is we could potentially bring them in disguised as slaves.
We may have a way of getting them into the city. But the city now known as Kled is small in number. Its lives lost are very greatly felt to my people. So we want, whatever we do, we want to make sure we're ready, that the time is right.
We're not looking for an army. Any help that we can gain will be useful. We can, if you can get them here, Tithian and I and the rest of Dawn's Light can find a worthy struggle for them to pursue.
Okay.
She says, have you made any progress with the groups in the Warrens? I know when we last spoke, you had intended to gain their favor about 2 weeks ago, if you recall.
We had some important training to do, though. Montage. We get through some montage.
I see. I have
Had a-
experienced
Most
this montage ritual myself. It is powerful.
Most of the party met this dude named Quiet. I don't know, he seemed okay.
Yeah.
He seemed okay.
I met a guy named Ginny Weasley. He didn't.
Why are you laughing at that joke? It was your joke, Aaron. You made that joke.
It's still great.
I've got a coworker who has short-term memory loss. I recycle his jokes on him all the time. It's
Oh
great.
no!
Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, but also amazing.
What the fuck is your alignment, Sean? My god.
Chaotic evil. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if you've noticed.
Sean's like,
Please.
I thought this
Oh.
was known. Like,
Oh god.
I mean, you know, I would just try different lies on him every day and see.
The best part is that I then tell him that it was his joke, and he's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, this is the 6th time I've done it, but all right."
That's cool. What's his job? I'm curious.
He works in inventory.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I bet he takes really good
One.
notes.
One.
Well, that makes sense. I bet he like takes really good notes and re-reviews his stuff over and over again all day.
Side note: make sure you go back and edit this part out too. Anyway, continue.
Nah, we're committed.
Yo, we can't let anyone else see what we do. Fuck. Alright. The Nazis did look good.
They did. Hey, My Bricka. All right, we've done it all. We've done
Back to the game.
the
Full
full.
circle.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, we've made a little bit of headway with the Iron Rats. We have a friend in the organization, and we've done them a favor. Baldir knows someone in the Tooth Cutters, but they've given us a task, and it puts us at odds with the Ruin Creepers. So, trying to get that complete, but we're struggling to find out more of what we need to know. It's the city at risk, though, so it's top of our list. Complete.
She nods. I see. Okay. Well, it's something.
Do you have a plan for speaking with Jayla as well?
I understand.
Perhaps a week's time.
She says, so, is there anything else you had to ask of me? I don't fully understand why you needed to speak with me.
It was mainly to see if we would have time to go.
We understand the timeline better, and
Well,
it is also to get an answer from you we trust on what happens after we win.
one foot in front of the other. She says, but she says the festival of the Soaring Sun is coming. After that, we have the month of Horde, and then the month of Wind.
And is it the end of Wind that the tithe happens?
Yes.
Just over 2 months.
She nods.
We'll be ready. Do send word to us when you hear something. We're at the same place. We won't move.
Even when we are literally threatened.
We basically have been telling everyone that we're there, so.
We may as well tell you again.
Yeah, just FYI. Golden Linux. Rowan. He's the guy.
Rowan is a charming man.
There's also some weird, maybe mute or deaf or both mole. Pretty good. Okay. Thank you. That's me.
Thank you, Milo. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go. Okay. You guys wander on out. Make your way out of the inn itself, back into the city. It's in the afternoon now, probably around like 5 o'clock or so.
Are we in a place where there's not people around within earshot?
Sure, you guys find a corridor to kind of wander down. Please note,
Yep.
you guys are in the Nobles district right now, so it's a very nice part of town.
We cannot go back to Altruck yet.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
If what Nika said is true, And from what Lesmina said, I'm not sure we could kill the Lord of Slither with what we have today.
I feared as much as well.
We'll focus our efforts on Tyr and hope our friends can hold out till we're ready. I don't know what's left of Optorek, but it can't be much. What do we do about Anika?
I mean, we have to at least tell her we're not coming. For now.
It's true. She is reasonable about finding out that we're not coming. Alright. Well, that's all I needed to do for today, for now. I know the two of you wanted to go shopping, and tonight I'll meet with Slitch and find out more information. See if I can find out more information on this Braxit.
I think we should go with you to see Slitch.
Yeah, I agree.
I have a quick matter to take care of, but I don't need to shop. Although, Shwasa, if you could get me, I give her things I need to create with my herbalism kit, bandages. You get me some of those.
Also, what day of the week is it? Just out of curiosity.
No.
No? Okay.
It is indeed
Oh.
no.
When is Orc? Just out of curiosity.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Why do you ask, friend?
No reason.
Okay.
I just have plans
Shit.
for tomorrow.
Okay. Go find a Braxit.
Yeah, it goes gnome, orc, kobold, ogre, and then lizard man.
Lizardman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you guys do?
Well, I go back to the Golden Index because I don't have anything to do until nightfall.
Okay.
I need to go by the market and get the shit for myself and the shit for Milo.
Okay.
I go to the arena.
Okay. So first, Trasa, what do you buy?
I buy a new healer's kit and the shit for Milo.
Okay. What is
Sewing kit?
what is the shit for Milo?
It's so you at one point, I forget what the fuck it was, but like I've got the herbalism kit and proficiency in it, and it was like you can make bandages on the cheap.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can do that.
Yeah,
So 1 second. Nope.
like rags and herbs or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
All right, 1 second. So the healer's kit is going to cost you 5 ceramic pieces, and then the let me see here. Is the herbalism kit is going to also cost you 5 ceramics. And what was the other things you were buying?
Oh, sorry, it's not an herbalism kit. It's just like I basically want to get like 5 bandages worth of bandage making supplies.
Oh, okay. And
I think it was
bandages-
like I think you said it was like half the cost or something like that.
Yeah, didn't bandages normally cost 3 ceramics?
I think so. I can't remember exactly what it got reduced to, but it got reduced something.
Yeah, we'll just say because I do not have the power to do all that. Olympics, we'll say that a ceramic right now costs, because I think it was 3. I will say it costs 1 ceramic piece and 5 bits for every bandage you guys want to make.
Okay. Give me supplies for 4. That'd be plenty.
Thanks.
Is there anything else, Strassa?
No. All I need is, or all I'm going to, well, actually, I am going to get a new bedroll.
Okay. Alright. So that's going to cost you just 1 ceramic piece.
Okay. And how much did you say the healer's kit was?
5.
Okay.
Let me double check. No, I'm sorry. It's 20 ceramic pieces.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like that was cheaper than you originally told me.
Yeah, it's 20 ceramic pieces. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I have a note on that. Okay. So the evening comes by once more. Let me go ahead and do that. So let's see here. Continue moving. Bloop. So, what do you guys do whenever night finally falls?
Well, I'm gonna go to the Warrens and talk to Slitch.
Okay. The rest of you are coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one goes to the Warrens alone.
Never again. Not
Never
anymore.
again. No. Fucking the worst people.
Yeah. So, you make your way into the Elven Market late that night. Down a small corridor, you can see a man with long gray hair, hunched over, selling his wares. He's an elf. His name is Slitch. You see
That's
that?
all information I expected, yes.
You see that there are other people moving around at this point. It seems to be business as usual. People avoiding each other. Occasionally a pair will be huddled in a dark corner having a discussion or something. You can see the faint light of somebody burning esper weed in the distance. Smoking it from a pipe.
Good evening, Slitch.
Oh, look. My favorite customer. How can I help you, my friend?
So, had a plan to try and find Braxis that the Bruin Creepers had. It unfortunately did not pan out.
Mm-hmm.
I was wanting to know if you might have any clues as to where it might be.
That's literally what I hired you for.
I was just wondering if any information had turned up in the last few days.
Nope. If I did, I'd sell it to you.
Alright. Well, while I'm here, do you have anything new or interesting for sale?
Well, I always try to keep things stocked. Let me see what I can find. Let me take a quick look here. I still have the truth serum.
How much were you charging for that again?
Oh, you know prices. They fluctuate. But 50 ceramics, I'll give it to you.
Alright. I'll take one of those.
Big spender tonight. He pulls out a small ceramic vase. You can see it's been painted black. And he hands it to you. He says, "Let me see now. Let me see. I do have something that might interest you. Let me find it. It's a certain little poison you might care for, but be careful. You don't want to get it on your hands. It's contact based." He says, "You can use this as something of a way to influence people." Says it's tied with psionics. You can make someone a little more pliable with it. Something to kind of get them to see things your way for a short while. He says, "And one more thing, now that I think about it." And he says, what was the other thing I put in his inventory? I put something. Let me take a look here.
An ancient dwarven maul?
And one of those! No. Let me see, what was it? Something. Oh. Yeah. This was it. Where was it? I remember what it was now. I just have to find it. So he says, see, I've got a little contact with one of those fire clerics. They can do some things here and there. And he slides this satchel over towards you. It's pretty significant.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not what you think. It's not Strauss's fucking stuff.
No, that would have been fucking hilarious. That's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a bomb.
Well,
yeah.
He says, this is a certain sort of strange thing that can hang in the air for a time. A sort of powder. Throw it out, and it will spread for a while. Make sure it's a good toss. You don't want it to be on top of you. He says, and if you're able to get one of these, and he slides a couple of matches over towards you, and toss it into the cloud, it'll erupt into a small little pop of fire.
When you say a small little pop, do you mean Do you mean like a poof of smoke, or do you mean like
He says, I mean, it's worth the price.
and that is
75 ceramic pieces. I know. It's a bit steep. But I think you'll find it very useful. A guy like you, my favorite customer, 70 ceramic pieces.
Thank you, Stitch. I will take that. I always like to have something up my sleeve.
Alright. And he hands it to you. So, you've got, basically the equivalent of Zone of Truth, but it's on one person.
Mhm.
And, did you also buy the suggestion?
I didn't buy the second thing, no.
Okay. And, my, finale here? Where is it? So, let me see here. Let me pull up exactly what it was. God damn it. So I'm trying to figure out, because I want to send it to you without.
Mhm.
Um, I'll tell you what, it's just a weird thing that you have until
Okay,
I
yeah.
can send it to you. You bought a weird thing.
I put powder question mark in my inventory, so.
That's all you need.
Snort it. Snort it. See what happens.
Oh yeah, and then light a match in my nose. I'm sure it'd be
See
great.
what happens. See what happens.
Yeah. You're the Dovahkiin now. But yeah, so that's what you get. So enjoy all that.
I go back to my companions because I assume they hung back during this entire time period as well.
Boulder parchment cheers.
Right. Well, unfortunately, he did not have any new information, so we're back to square one.
But what now? Let's find Josie.
Yes. Any idea on how we can go about doing that?
She sometimes hangs out at the Golden Linux. Guys, I
will
think
be
it's
real
time.
strange.
Guys, I think it's time for our classic
occasionally
move.
hang out at the Golden Annex.
Guys, I think we can go to the Golden Linux and wait for something to happen.
Well, to be fair, I'm doing something tomorrow, so something important.
I don't think so. We're gonna prevent you from doing that. You're gonna be unconscious all day.
Good luck.
Dozie's gonna show up and get you drugged.
Good luck to her.
Peer pressure, man. It'll get you. Oh, peer pressure.
Yeah, we go back to the Golden Annex, I guess.
Yeah, unless like we see some halflings we can just beat up on the way out of the warrens.
Yeah, we don't know if they're ruined.
Halflings! Where is it? Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
I got that reference. I need that Captain America gif.
You did get the. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Because I don't normally, so.
Really don't.
So, in any event, you guys make your way back from an eventful day. And, you guys just go back to the Golden Eggs and call it a night?
We go, yo, Josie! As we go on.
That doesn't work.
Then yeah.
All right.
Yes. Well, fuck. It's early though. We just fucking woke up 4 hours ago.
Well, not 4 hours ago. Like, this isn't 5 o'clock right now. Like, you guys waited until night, until like the middle of the night came when the Elven Market becomes active.
Yeah. I guess we can get up a little earlier tomorrow. Maybe find Josie that way.
You can.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Another day arrives in the beautiful city of Tyr. The Great Pyramid looming over as the sun casts a shadow over it. What would you guys like to do today? As the clock continues to tick. On to Orc.
I would like to go to the house at the end of Sand Street.
Where you going?
I will do this super early before they wake up if I have to.
Yeah, I'll say since
Because I guarantee you Faldir wakes up before either of them.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, probably. But are we still sleeping in the same room for safety and numbers?
No, we would have. Once Anika showed her hand and decided she wasn't going to murder us, I would
You
have
feeling
stopped
comfortable again? All right.
Okay, cool. So, I will say that Faldir has hung out with you guys enough to know around how early you guys wake up. So, yeah, he's able to do so pretty quickly, and wake on up before you guys are able to bust in and throw off everything.
There's a moment where I pause to wonder if I should leave a note.
And then you
And
realize
then I
they can't
remember.
read.
Yeah. I let Rowan know, or whoever the tavern keeper is currently active, that if they ask where I am, I'm running a few errands in the morning.
Okay. So what do you guys do whenever you wake up? It's early in the morning, but people are around eating an actual breakfast. You guys normally aren't awake early enough for that sort of thing. But, yeah.
Well, let's eat breakfast.
Yeah.
You're like, there's no Faldir? What else?
We have nothing to do. Yeah.
What do we do? What do we do? We're rudderless. We're rudderless.
We're rudderless.
I got a thing I can do with the arena if you want to come with, but yeah, I mean, well, if okay, we find there's no Faldir, we toss his room, we cut open his mattress. I go into a rage.
He's not here!
He's not here. And then we
find Cup's corpse inexplicably shoved into the mattress. No.
Why? And then we ask Rowan or whoever.
Yeah, and
Have you seen Faldir? Where'd he go?
Right, well, he's, he left early this morning. He told me to tell you not to worry. He was,
in reference to anymore.
Hi, Dennis. I'm also not feeling good, so that's fun.
well, now I'm here.
Oh, hi, Dennis.
I have returned to my full glory.
Is it because of the cheesecake?
I don't know. I also had a really sketchy tuna sandwich for lunch, and I think it was the sketchy tuna sandwich.
So, I'm sorry, so what are you guys doing?
We hit up after freaking out. We're gonna go to Rowan and be like, "Oh, that fell there. Where'd he go? Have you seen him?"
Yeah, and Rowan explains it to you. He's like, right, well, he told me that he was off. He had some things to do today, and told me to tell you not to worry if you were asking around.
Oh,
He also said, and maybe you know what this means, but he said don't talk to anybody about anything.
it's code.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Literally, talk to no one.
It's
Make
code
sure they
for-
know that. Make sure it's
code for-
emphasized.
It's code for we should spread out and investigate independently.
Right. No, and he,
Like, if they try and leave Rowan, I want you to hold them at crossbow points.
you're allowed to kill one of them if you have to.
If you have to, yes.
He's-
Just not my way.
He said. He said that you're not allowed to talk to any of the trade houses or anybody important of any kind whatsoever. I think he was joking though. I'm not sure.
I am not joking, though. Like, he looked at me like he thought maybe I was joking.
Yeah.
Clarified.
He would never be that. He would never be that specific. It was probably.
The city depends on it.
So, he's
He
always
was-
playing pranks.
Oh boy, are you sure he was?
Go.
He was kind of. He seems kind of alarmed when he started talking about it. All right, it's fine.
That's just the way he is. Yeah, we're gonna go speak to some conservators now. Bye.
Oh, of course. Right.
I just hear explosions in the distance. I just continue what I was
Yeah.
doing.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. All right.
That's right.
All right. But no, he explains to you. He says, you know,
Yeah.
he told me.
Get that out of
He told me that he had some things to take care of, and that he was going to be back, but it might take most of the day. He said that he was going to take care of a few things, and he said just don't make any too rash decisions until he gets back. That part he seemed to really emphasize, though. I don't know.
Right, we wouldn't want one of us taking off without any notice.
I'm just
Thank
a
you,
messenger.
Rowan.
Okay,
Thank you.
right. Alright.
Thank you, Rowan. You're Mr. Ramicles. I'm a baller.
Thank you very much, Mr. Milo.
All right, back to our breakfast table. Well,
Sean, you have to take up your headset and live in ignorance as these two make decisions.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, so what shenanigans do we get up there?
I don't know. You're fucking leading.
I am? What? You're the leader and he's gone. Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
a
do something.
strong position, but okay.
I'm gonna roll something just to freak him out a little bit. Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, I've been meaning to talk to a man at the arena, but it won't take long. I can wait.
Okay.
We could try and find Josie.
Yeah, we can do both of these things for the man at the arena now.
Well, it's, remember when we took time to learn new things.
Mhm.
I learned someone who knew something about the paladin. And he lied.
That was shitty of him.
Yes. So I'd like to speak with him. I never said any words to him when I left,
Ah,
but it won't take long, and then we can maybe find Josie.
okay.
Okay. Anything you wanna go?
I got my shopping done yesterday, so
Okay. But let's pop by the arena. Won't take long. I'll put on my be wearing my hooded cloak thing that I bought.
Okay.
I'm not going to because none of these people know what the fuck I look like.
Very true.
So we'll go ahead and leave you guys for a moment and go back over to Valdir.
Hi.
Give him a thumbs up, please. So you make your way through the streets. Let's go ahead and get some proper Sand Street.
I'll unmute the tab just for you, just for this.
You know what? I appreciate it. Now, what was it? Ah, yes. So, you make your way on down through the Warrens. And you see the house on the end of Sand Street. A breeze blows and some sand runs across the street itself, cracked as the paving is. It looks old and abandoned. You can see that the windows are shut with curtains and blinds. You can see the house has a roof that seems to be falling apart. The tiles, several of them have fallen off and cracked onto the ground, slightly covered by a layer of sand. It's made largely of adobe. And it's sort of this strange dead end that the street itself seems to lead to.
Going to walk up to the door, if there is one.
There is.
And I knock.
There's a long pause, and nothing seems to greet you immediately.
I try to open the door.
The door slowly creaks open.
What color is the door, out of curiosity?
The door itself is brown.
Okay. I just want to see if it was green or not. It would have.
That would change things a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You find,
Okay.
as you open the door is covered with almost a coating of like sand and such that falls onto the ground as it slowly creaks open, as though it's not been opened in some time. As you step through it, there's a faint glow of torchlight. On the ground, as you step forward, you can see a blue carpet. But as you look closer, it's not a carpet, it's just a rug that runs from the door's entrance, and there's a sort of foyer that you're standing in with granite tile and torches illuminating the small area. There are no adornments on the walls. Everything is very plain except for this blue rug.
I follow it to wherever it continues on to.
As you step through the threshold, the door closes behind you. You feel a cold wind wrap across you for a moment, and you hear a voice enter your mind. Who goes there?
I am Faldir, of the Sundered Blade.
And we of this other mind, the sundered blade. And you see an image enter your mind, but it is an image of you and your companions standing in a dark cave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where this is headed.
Yeah. Standing in this starkly lit cave. Well, more of a cavern. Lit slightly by candlelight. A red carpet on the ground that you guys are standing in array. Behind you, you can see that there's a hallway that leads to where you can see this white sort of webbing across the floor and such. You guys, each of you look battered and beat up. And then the image leaves your mind. Why have you come here, sundered blade?
I have come as a student.
How did you know to seek this place?
I found a journal written by Sharham.
A promising pupil. The door in front of you creaks. It doesn't creak open, it just opens ever so slightly. What the heck? Oh, there it is. One second. Let me go ahead and grab you really quickly. Doo-doo-doo. Pew. Oh, the friends we make.
Yeah, no, I knew where this. I was pretty sure. I had like a 75% certainty that this was going to be one of those things.
Alright, so let me put you over here. There you go. Okay. And you see the door just open.
I wait. See if something comes out.
Nothing does.
I go in.
And you see an incredibly ornate dining table with a cloaked figure sitting at the head of it. And it says, "Sit, sundered blade."
Sit.
Okay. And we'll go ahead and cut on to the others for a moment.
Okay.
So go ahead and give them the thumbs up. So, what's up? How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
How you guys
So
feeling?
you?
No,
I didn't eat funky tuna. I'm feeling great.
I'm glad to hear. So you guys make your way on over towards the arena, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And as you guys are traveling there, is there anything you guys do, or are you just making a beeline towards it? You're muted.
I think if I understand the map correctly, we're just making a beeline.
Yeah, but I'm gonna chat with you. I'm gonna make a chat.
Oh, okay.
So, that Denola, the Dragon Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
pretty weird, right?
Yeah, Yeah. I'll be interested to see what sort of device she can come up with that's supposed to help us. I mean, she sounds very powerful, but it doesn't sound like the sort of thing that's done regularly, even by powerful people.
It seems like it would be a first, but have you ever heard of a place like that? It's like Lesmine said, there was just water just there, and that things lived in there.
Oh, I've seen a place like that, but I've never been there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it was the Dragon's Bowl, though. At least not the way she described it.
Wow. I mean, I've seen wells, and the water at Alterook was the biggest, most I'd seen in one place. Does that sound like a place you'd want to go to?
Probably at some point. I mean, obviously we have a lot
Yeah.
on our plate right now,
Just have
but
to do this thing and then
you know,
go back
just
to
take
Alteryx.
care of some things,
Do a couple things, but then
some big things.
it might be nice to go there. Sounds like it's
I don't know if nice is the right word, because she also described some monsters and
yeah, well, but
No.
I mean,
uh,
there's that in the desert too. I mean, but
true.
just water and things in there, that would be. I can't picture it. I mean, Rancor, they have water in them, but they aren't in water. I don't know. It seemed is what this. You've never heard of anything like what she can do, I guess, or what Lesmine said she can do.
I mean, I know of powerful water clerics, but she said that it's different from that, and not really defiler magic either. So, I'm not sure. I don't know if she's using a combination of water and psionics or something, but
Maybe you'll be able to talk to her one day, and you can find out.
possibly.
She sounded nice.
I mean, impressive is probably the word I would use, but
Well, yeah. I mean,
I suppose that's the same thing.
do you think if the plan works, do you think what do you think of the person who's going to be sitting on the throne?
I find it curious that out of that group, that's who was selected, even with her description of why. But I do think that she's right, that the person they selected is at least weaker than what we currently have, and compared to the forces that would stand against him if he strayed from the path, I think he would probably be okay.
Seems to be not as bad.
My only question is if there is inherent power that comes with the position that we aren't aware of.
That's a good point. We don't know. No one knows. Well, I don't think anyone knows what's inside of the Golden Tower.
You mean the big building that we discuss on occasion?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know what he's built, what this big pyramid or triangle thing, this big thing is that they're making. But
I don't know.
I've
It's
heard
rather
some.
impressive, though.
It's all right. But I've heard some weird things about the Golden Tower. Anyway, there's guards there. There's rumors anyway that they're like elemental, like things that aren't human, that guard the tower. I don't know if they would. It's going to be tough. Anyway, as long as you think I think we're doing the right thing, but
Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing the best we can with the options we have.
okay. I think so too.
Alright. Go ahead and give yourselves a point of bonding.
Look at fucking Milo and Trasa analyzing the shit.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, look at us. Fucking
Goddamn.
grown-ups.
Kind of learning, growing closer.
Milo, we are at 13 bonding points.
Yeah, we
My
are, buddy.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt all the more when one of us
When you
dies.
die, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
No, I'm
Taste the
waiting for
pain.
that crit fail death save, man. I can feel it
It
coming.
only takes one.
I could feel it coming. I thought it was gonna happen that last battle. I was like, here it comes.
So,
Yeah.
you guys
Alright.
make it to the stadium, and you guys are sort of wandering around. And Milo, you're trying really hard to hide your appearance. Was that your plan?
Yeah. Got the hood pulled down.
Okay. Yeah. You would do so without much problem.
Okay.
And what are you guys doing once you get to the arena?
If I don't immediately see him or recall where he kind of hung out, if there was a place he'd hang out, then
Yeah.
I would. Yeah. I'm looking for Gindren.
Yeah.
Gindren.
You're able to find him actually pretty quickly. He's working
Okay.
with some gladiators doing calisthenics and stuff in the morning.
Okay. New approach him and kind of call his name. Gindren.
Oh, Milo! And he runs on over to you. He's a stout guy, pretty fat. He walks on over. Where have you been, my friend? Your training, it's been a little lacking. You were so close to being prepared for the tournaments.
Gindren. I know you lied to me.
Me lie? I would never lie. What are you talking about?
It's okay. I know your father wasn't a paladin. I know you don't know who Torm or Tyr or Ilmater are. I want you to know. I forgive you. I understand. It's this city and this world can make us do things, maybe even to our own kin. I wanted you to know. I understand. But that your ancestors, our ancestors, they were- I want you to know that I believe in you, and I know you'll do what's right. I'm gonna press 2 gold coins into it. It's okay. Clap him on the shoulder. Thank you for your time with me. I don't think you'll be seeing me again. Be well, Gendron.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage. Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Damn.
Yeah, but yeah. Unless he does something though, basically at that point I'm gonna turn and okay, we can go, and
I'll just follow him. I'm like badass backup squad. Squad roll.
Yeah.
Squad out.
Yeah, that's right.
So you I was gonna get Sean to come over.
And in the background.
Hey, do you want me to thumbs up?
His picture went away from me. Did it go for you guys?
Oh, he's still there.
Oh, here he's
Oh,
making
okay.
confused faces at us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Thumbs up.
first of all, before you leave, he shouts at you. Hey!
Yes.
What's a paladin?
Gotta stop to think. Someone good. Someone who does what our ancestors would do. Someone who stands up against what's wrong. Turn back, keep walking out.
Okay. So, because you crit, I will show you what happens. Do I want Aaron to see it, though? That's the real question. I'll let you decide, Milo. Because it's sort of a personal
No,
thing, so...
Yeah, no, trust. It came with me, or we got a thing. We just bonded. Yeah, you can see.
Okay. The evening passes. And as the day goes by, you see Gendron yelling at gladiators and stuff, training them in various capacities, working on their athletics and the like. The regular thing today, you see him pull out his hand, and there are 2 gold pieces that he shifts around. He closes his hand and puts it back. And this happens several times throughout the day. Finally, as the sun sets, the arena is empty and he's in the small training area that he's rented effectively. He's cleaning up. He walks across the various practice dummies and such. Stout guy waddling around looking at each. He bites his lower lip before finally going inside. He wanders down a dark corridor, then another, past the slave quarters, and basically what amounts to an armory and such. And he comes to an area that was often used, as a sort of preparatory room before the gladiators went into battle. A waiting room of sorts. And sitting there is a man. He is a bit older. His hair has been cut very short, but you can see spots of gray. poking through it. You can see, as he sort of leans back, there are two of these long insect creatures, much like the ones that you've faced before, with its shocking antenna and such. What's it called again? I know I have it here.
Bad news.
No, it's not called bad news.
No?
Remember, it's kind of bluish. Yeah, I fought one. Oh, here it is. A Cylops.
Ah.
With this strange orb in the center of each of their heads. And these are large beasts. Each one curling around him like pets almost. You've seen these whenever you entered here before, and they're sort of psychic, almost like think of them as almost like drug hounds / attack hounds kind of deal.
Yeah.
The man has an eye patch on. So, my friend, tell me, did you find the gladiator I seek? The husky man, Guinea, clutches the coins in his pocket, looks at him. That runaway slave, he says. The one they used to call Gringor, and dog meat. Guinea tilts his head. Nope. Never came back. You sure? And you see him pat a pouch at his side. A rattle of coins. Metal. I'm sure. Never saw him. He's got kind of a fucked up face. I remember. These two bugs slither around as he slowly stands up. These massive creatures, both writhing up to where they're almost heads level with him. And he says,
Dennis, you're a robot.
Good now. You're back.
Right, yeah.
okay. And he says, these two creatures sort of curl up so that they're like head level with both of the men. And he says, alright then, Guinea. I'm keeping my eye on you. Alright. And he kind of blows him off. Good night. Good night, Guinea. And the man walks out. The creatures, sort of like snakes almost, with their little legs teetering behind him as the man walks out. And he pulls out his hand and looks at the two gold pieces, clutches them in his fist. And that's the end of the scene.
Wow. Cool.
Okay. And you can go ahead and bring Sean back. And I think we're going to end it there.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Good.
That's
I thought these
impressive.
two had somehow found the same place I was at.
No, they went to a different place.
I
No,
see.
we did good.
Good. So I'm not gonna find out how the whole city's on fire when I step out
Bro.
the door wherever I am.
Well, no,
Bro,
that's
do you see?
next session.
Do you see a
so
natural?
good.
Do you see a natural 20
Natural
rolled? Because a
20.
natural 20 got rolled.
Oh wow, now 20
I did
persuasion.
so good.
It's all good. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Sorcerer King, nice guy. Once you get to know him, pretty cool.
You're like, oh god.
Okay.
Like wherever I am right now, I just suddenly get this feeling in the pit of my stomach, like, oh my god, what did I do?
A million souls crying out at once.
And then suddenly being silenced.
But yeah, that's the end of the session.